Ok, vamos tentar de novo. Vamos ver se agora vai dar certo. Meu microfone foi pro caralho. O microfone simplesmente se foi. Mas, né? Pelo menos eu acho que agora dá pra me ouvir. Tô com o microfone daqui mesmo.
Among them, a former three-time World Cup champions, Team South Korea, and the only team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America.
Tá funcionando. Que sério, tá funcionando? Tá funcionando? Dá pra me ouvir pelo menos?
If you watch the group stages, if you watch the first game today, tough competition ahead for Team USA.
Sim, tá.
And if you want to find out,
não sei, meu microfone foi pro caralho, aí eu coloquei ali pra, tipo, reparar. Aí quando reparou, o áudio daqui foi pro caralho, aí não sei, bugou tudo, cara. Eu não sei se meu computador tem um problema de áudio muito sério. Ele sempre acontece esse negócio de conexão, assim. E agora aconteceu do nada, no meio da transmissão. Nem sabia que podia acontecer. Que merda, mas tá, tudo bem. Tá, tudo bem.
On the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing fans.
Tá pra me ouvir. Baixe o Driver Booster na Steam.
Now, of course, the winning team will walk away with a big bag, but
Driver Booster na Steam? Como assim,
every
mano?
single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented in Overwatch esports history, and it would not be possible without all of you. So once again, thank you so much. So, tomorrow night, we will be crowning the 2023 Overwatch World Cup champions. And you can catch all the matches,
Drive Booster for Steam,
all the action live in Hall B, as well as, of course, on stream. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you as well. And now, please welcome back Aaron with a few more things to share on the game side.
Thank you, Zoe.
5 esse aqui?
Is awesome.
É o Driver Booster 5,
World Cup matches all weekend will
Vamos ver
be
esse
so
5 aqui.
much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at Blizzcon. Earlier this week, we launched a new limited time game mode.
Beleza.
And special stands as part of an exciting collaboration with Le Seraphim, one of the biggest
Nem
K-pop
sabia que tinha isso
groups
aqui
in the
na Steam,
world.
cara. Achei que era um programa de fora.
Everyone can jump in game right now to take part, as well as check out their brand new music video for Perfect Night. And in honor of this collaboration, Le Seraphim will take the stage and perform in the arena tomorrow
Vamos ver se
after
ajuda.
the community night ends around 6 p.m. Pacific.
Que droga, né, mano? Pô, do nada meu microfone vai pro caralho. Tá bom, não dá nada.
They provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a chance.
Os caras fizeram uma skin de One Punch Man pro Doomfist, cara. Isso é muito massa.
And next year we have even more of these for you all to geek out about. Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all just yet. But
tá, depois eu vou fazer esse Drive Booster, acho que fazer agora é meio...
that we could give you a hint about. The Overwatch team has never had such clarity of vision when it comes to the future.
Ah, é mesmo,
From direct feedback, we hear what you love and want us to focus on. So, who wants to see a few of the things we're working on for next year?
O que vocês têm pro ano que vem? Tem o quê? PvE?
Brand new core PvP game mode, Clash. In this new competitive mode, there are 5 points positioned in a row. The center point starts as the first objective, and the teams battle back and forth over the map, pushing into enemy territory or defending their own. Once a team captures all 5 points or reaches the maximum score, they win.
Tá.
Our initial Clash map is a tribute to a location we showed at Overwatch's first Blizzcon. And it's one of my personal favorites. They say cherry blossoms are a sign we'll release a reworked version of our competitive system with all new competitive rewards. And with seasons, one of the team's goals has been to create themes that speak to so many of the cool and awesome things that we all love. Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology, witches,
será que eu boto esse drive booster pra funcionar já agora?
Where heroes become villains and villains become heroes.
Sei lá.
And of course, Overwatch is nothing without its heroes. Mauga is the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them.
Ooh.
A new damage hero Venture is coming in Season 10, and a support currently codenamed Space Ranger in Season 12. And this is just scratching the surface of everything we have in the works. Join us tomorrow here and online, where we go in depth on all of this in our What's Next panel. It will have more information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more.
Okay.
And lastly, for the first time ever during a Blizzcon, not only is our next hero playable in the Overwatch Hall here in Anaheim, but all of you at home can play Mauga all weekend in-game, including Quick Play, going live right after the BlizzCon opening ceremony concludes.
Olha, legal. Legal. Legal.
We know you'll love him just as much as we do. Thank you all. We'll see you in game.
Deixa essa parada aí.
By the blood of the willing,
Diablo. Diablo.
we call thee
Home.
home.
Yo, we took down a 100. Let's go, baby. High Priest, steal the High Priest. Yes, yes.
Dude, I am shaking so hard.
Congratulations, the game is out!
Oh, I'm pumped for Diablo 4. I think it's gonna be the best.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah.
I will cry. That would be amazing.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go! Run.
We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
Ok.
The way he comes in is crazy.
Oh my god, the butcher.
Boy! Instantly died.
They revived me!
Só a galera morando. Tá, eu vou tentar usar o Drive Booster pra ver se eu conserto o microfone. E enquanto isso eu vou deixar aqui no Be Right Back, tá? Só fazer isso rapidão. Já volto.
Will you fight the darkness?
Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Hail Lilith, Blessed Mother.
incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that in-game, letting you get to level
Tô tentando
100
arrumar
about
aqui o
40%
microfone
faster
com
than
o
in
driver
Season 1.
booster aqui, tô vendo se dá certo, tá? É só isso, já volto, já volto.
Season of Blood has to offer.
Mano, não sei.
Those who survive will
Não sei,
attain a
não
Paragon
funcionou
Glyph
direito,
constructed by
mas
the Vampire
enfim,
Lord's
tô
very own
aqui.
blood. But beware,
Se tá dando pra me ouvir, tá
Avatar
bom.
here
E é isso aí,
difficult and
tá?
only gets harder.
Então vamos ser
And of
felizes,
course,
que é
as
o
we
que
near the end of
temos.
Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time.
Então,
Not
vamos
only
ficar
here,
nessa.
but in Sanctuary as well.
Se é
Our
o que
first
tem,
ever holiday event, Midwinter Blight,
vamos curtir o
starts on
Diablo
December
aqui. É isso aí. Sei lá, meu microfone foi pro caralho, não sei o que aconteceu.
For 3 weeks, we're going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter
Tá dando sim.
Terrorland.
Tá, se tá
and
dando pra
it'll
me
bring a
ouvir, tá bom.
whole new meaning to
É,
the
eu
word
tentei atualizar ali
sleigh
pelo
ride.
driver booster, ele não deixou. Ele deixou atualizar tipo só um e depois ele quer que
And
eu
be sure to
pague,
keep
sei
your
lá.
eyes
Daí
peeled for a mysterious red-cloaked terror.
não rolou.
Nothing is as terrifying as Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out Midwinter Blight.
Nossa.
From there, we
Caminhão
are
da
on
porra,
to
que isso?
Season 3. We can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards. We're creating a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, where the heroes of Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world. Watch out, Mike Ibarra, I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the Seasonal Hall of Ancients,
tá.
where their name and build will live on.
Agora eles estão falando de Diablo, eu imagino que depois vai ser o WoW. Porque, bom, se bem que eles vão deixar o WoW por último, né, cara? Eles vão deixar o WoW por último. Expansão? Expansão do Diablo. Opa, expansão de Diablo. Queremos ver, gostamos.
But as we look to expand on the story we started in Diablo 4, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
Expansão do Diablo. Expansão de Diablo 4, vamos ver. Nem terminei Diablo 4 até hoje.
Played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger. There will be no salvation in the light.
Oi? Caraca, um bagulho maia? Que isso?
Vessel of Hatred is Diablo 4's first expansion.
Não entendi nada.
Its campaign will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo 4, as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic
Oh, o Mephisto de novo, é?
We'll be visiting a
Mephisto de
region new to
volta.
Diablo 4 and a fan favorite from Diablo 2. The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu. With this new story set in a mysterious new region,
Qual classe?
comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish,
New class.
of course, a completely new class
Nova classe.
never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Oh, uma classe completamente nova. Nunca vista antes. Interessante. Ok. Ok. Vamos ver.
Vessel of Hatred releases late next year, and we cannot wait to share more about it this summer.
Ah, mas não vamos
Now,
falar.
before we leave, we want you to know that it's your passion that drives us. Your
Eu
feedback
não consigo
will
gostar
continue
desses
to
novos
help us
Diablo.
evolve
Cara,
and improve the Diablo 4 experience for
assim,
years to
esse
come.
Diablo 4 lance é o seguinte, se
couldn't be more
tu
excited about our future.
vive muito na
We
nostalgia
hope that you
do
are too.
Diablo 1 e 2, cara, eu nunca
Our team
joguei o
has
1 e
put in
2,
a lot of
nunca
hard
joguei.
work,
Não
and
é,
we
não
love
é da minha
seeing
época,
your
eu acho,
love
sei
for
lá,
this
nunca
game.
joguei.
So
Mas tipo
please join us
assim,
tomorrow.
o Diablo 4 é
We have a special
divertido,
Diablo
só que tu
4
tem que jogar
campfire
casual,
panel,
sabe? Se tu
where
jogar
we'll
casual é
be sharing
divertido.
more details about the
Se tu
expansion,
quiser, tipo,
deeper
virar um
dive
pro
on some of the
player da
upcoming
parada,
game
tu tá fudido,
changes.
porque daí o
We'll
jogo é
also have a
muito
special
cheio de
Q&A
problema.
session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show.
Eu tô agoniado que o microfone tá aqui longe, mas é que o microfone não tá funcionando, tá porcaria. Ah, pelo menos esse aqui tá funcionando. Ih. Alô? Warcraft? Warcraft agora? É nóis? Warcraftzão? Warcraft ou Hearthstone? Acho que é Hearthstone, será?
Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you. Alright then.
Curiosidade, foi por causa desse episódio de South Park que eu comecei a jogar o WoW. Eu vi esse episódio do South Park, do World of Warcraft, eu achei interessante e fui testar o jogo e tô aqui até hoje. Obrigado, Overwatch. Quer dizer, obrigado, South Park.
Shut up, fool!
Shut up, fool! Meu único mic funcionando é de um headset da Razer de quase 10 anos que nenhum amigo me passou porque um dos lados não tá funcionando. Fantástico, é isso aí, cara. Arclight Rumble. Tá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Oh, o que é aquilo? Legal. Cara, comecei o WoW por um amigo meu que conheci no Ragnarok. Tá aí, cara. Nunca joguei Ragnarok. Nunca joguei. Inclusive queria ter jogado, porque tinha um monte de amigo meu que jogava e eu na época era muito bunda mole e não gostava.
The General Manager of Warcraft, John Haidt.
John Haidt. Vamos lá. Agora é a hora da espada, vamos lá. Cinematic. Parece o Garen mulher, pois é. Eu acho que era pra ser o Arthas, sei lá, esquisito. Era pra ser o Arthas antes de virar Elite Rei, eu acho.
We are ready to work. Anybody here for Warcraft today? Yeah!
Ok, vamos lá, caralho.
Shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft teams.
Vamos lá.
Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to one of the longest running fantasy adventures in video game history?
É, rapaz.
Right?
Ai, mano, caralho.
Generations of players
Vai ter
have called
cinemático, sei lá.
Azeroth
Será? Ai, cinemático, vai, por favor.
that first played Warcraft when it was released. I know you're out there.
Vai. Cinemática!
Are now parents. Right? Raising new heroes to take on the raids and battlegrounds of this timeless adventure. It's those shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out, that make up this universe.
Ok.
Today is a great day for Warcraft.
Espero que seja. Espero que seja um ótimo dia pro
This
Warcraft.
is the beginning of a bold new chapter that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond. Oh yeah.
Oh.
With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
Alguém berrou for the Horde. For the Alliance!
Just practice. We're going to give you a chance to do it a little louder later.
Pela aliança, porra, pela aliança.
Throughout the taverns of Azeroth, tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone.
Ok, acho que vamos falar de Hearthstone primeiro. Ok.
I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds.
Ok.
But in the basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game. Warcraft Rumble. Yeah.
Warcraft Rumble, joguinho novo, bem fofo.
Me too. Which puts the battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm of your hand.
Ok.
And finally, World of Warcraft.
Essa porra, vamos lá.
Immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure. Almost 20 years ago, WoW
20 anos
revolutionized
atrás,
online
cara.
communities and
20 anos esse jogo tem, mano. E é o maior até hoje, mano. Que coisa de louco isso.
The very first Blizzcon was introduced our first expansion. So it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future. Yeah.
Vamos lá.
Azeroth is a home we can always escape to.
Ok.
A home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life. You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures that are about to unfold. From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
Ok, de nada. Opa, cinemática?
Please welcome from Hearthstone.
Ah, não.
Lead designer Cora Georgiou.
Tá, vai rolar primeiro um Hearthstone aí. Tá, não, calma. Primeiro um Hearthstone. Calma. Calma, tá tudo bem. Tá tudo bem. Ah, tá tudo bem. Tá tudo certo. Tá tudo bem.
We are thrilled
Ai,
to
carai,
soon
tá.
be celebrating
Hearthstone,
Hearthstone's
beleza.
10th anniversary.
Caralho, Hearthstone já tem 10 anos.
I
Meu
know.
Deus.
I'm getting old. It's a decade of telling tales around
Nossa,
Azeroth.
10 anos de
with all of you.
coisa, caralho.
Whether
Não achei que
you
fosse tanto tempo.
aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Old Doom theme song. Thank you all for being a part of our bustling tavern. We invite players both old and new to join us.
Ah, eu falo do Hearthstone é que hoje em dia já tá muito difícil de entrar no jogo, cara. Tem muita carta, muito deck, muita coisa. Hoje em dia tá muito difícil de entrar. Muito
So
difícil.
let's talk about what's happening right now in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds.
Ok.
We're setting the stage for a standoff in Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands.
Nossa, eu quase li Shadowlands ali, naquele showdown. Quase me deu um ataque cardíaco. Oh! Eu li Shadowlands ali no showdown. Quase que eu tive um infarto.
Two strangers will cross paths, an outlaw and a lone ranger. Though they may not know it now, together they are destined for a grand adventure.
Badlands. Tem um trem? Caralho.
In the beginning, I was all alone. Trying my
What the hell?
best to do some good out there. But it didn't take long to realize that with the right friends, everything would change.
Step aside. You don't know who you're messing with.
Cara, os caras estão fazendo um Velho Oeste em Badlands, caralho.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move.
Right behind you.
Cara, um Velho Oeste.
It was like a powder keg waiting to explode.
Hearthstone é muito louco, né, cara? Hearthstone é massa porque é esquisito.
Oh, nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me. Just when I needed it.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
I didn't intentionally pursue leadership.
I'm gonna punch ya!
Legal.
Candle Mudslider.
Sleeping like a rock.
Let's show these fine folks some Badlands hospitality.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against
Cara,
me.
o cara faz. Mano. Olha o que os caras fazem, né?
That's right.
Cowboys
Our
no
beloved
Wall
Reno
Race.
Jackson and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Bloodrock Town's nefarious mining operation. Singleton decks are returning with cards like Reno Lone Ranger, Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherload of exciting new cards. You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands releases.
Aí agora, depois que terminar Hearthstone, eles vão falar de Arclight Rumble e daí de Warcraft. E daí provavelmente vai vir a Cinematic. E depois da Cinematic eles vão falar mais alguma coisinha. E depois que eles vão explicar o que vai vir na expansão mesmo, eu acho. Acho que primeiro vai ser, tipo, só a Cinematic.
On top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation. And if you're a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us. We're excited to announce catch-up packs. These are game-changing for getting your collection caught up. You see what we did there?
Instead of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get up to 50 cards from a single catch-up pack. The cards you receive will all be from within the last 2 years, ready to play and constructed. All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in, and for all of you here at BlizzCon in person, or those of you at home who purchased either BlizzCon collection, we're also giving...
Cala a boca, ninguém se importa com Hearthstone, vamos lá, eu quero Warcraft. Eu quero WoW, vamos lá. Não, tô brincando, é legalzinho, vai, é legalzinho.
For anyone who's been away for a while, all of these packs can add up to hundreds of cards.
Tá.
We'll also be adding quite a few of them into pre-purchase bundles for Showdown in the Badlands.
Pre-purchase bundles, é isso que a Blizzard gosta. Agora vem parte do Heroes. Heroes?
On November 14th.
Não é o Arclight Rumble depois do Warcraft? Bom, tá bom. Então tá, né? Tá bom, vamos ver o que eles fazem.
So you might remember then that the last time we were all together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds. What started as an experiment became a huge part of the game and a fun way to play in the tavern. But playing together is what inspired the new mode we're debuting here today. Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately, you play against each other. What if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play.
Oh, co-op em Hearthstone, legal.
With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending cards back and forth between teammates, now you can fight with your friends instead of against them. We were inspired by the Battleground community's creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take the crown together. For those of you here in person, grab a friend or make a new one, because you can try Battlegrounds duos here at BlizzCon right now at the Hearthstone demo area.
Ok, legal. Ai.
We're planning to launch this new way to play for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds.
Ok. Deu de Hearthstone, deu, vai, vamos lá.
We love teamwork. If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and other members of the Hearthstone team in the tavern. For you worthy opponents out there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team.
Dá pra jogar contra os caras da Hearthstone mesmo, né? Legal.
After 4 years away. Pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
Legal. Ok. Bacana. Arclight Rumble. O jogo parece divertidinho, né? Mas sei lá. Eu achei muito bom que eles disponibilizaram umas miniaturas. Não roda no teu céu? Sério? Nem tentei no meu. Vou tentar depois. Mas eu vi que essas miniaturas aí, eles disponibilizaram pra impressão 3D. Pra tu poder ter os bonequinhos. Achei muito fofo. É, realmente, Elfo Noturno só se ferra nesse jogo, né? Elfo Noturno só se ferra em Warcraft. Olha a cabeça. Onyxia. Que legal. Jaina! Legal! Cara... que legal, cara. Eu acho fofo, cara. Eu acho daorinha pra caralho. Eu vi um monte de gente, ai, porque isso aí, não sei o que. Tipo, cara, foda-se, é um joguinho também. É um joguinho pra celular, tá tudo bem. Desde que eles façam o jogo em si ficar bom, o Warcraft, eu aceito qualquer coisa, bem fofo. Ok. Legal, legal, daorinha. Bem daorinha.
Please welcome, from Warcraft Rumble, executive producer, Vic Seraph.
Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Nossa, começou a chover horrores aqui.
You gotta love Onyxia. She didn't even use deep breath there. Hello, Blizzcon!
Vic Seraph. Conheço, cara.
Last year, the team and I announced we were working on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go. And as you just saw, we've had a ton of fun and poured a lot of love into making this game. Warcraft Rumble is an action strategy game with a deep PvE campaign, a dynamic PvP mode, and so much more. It's a game filled with familiar faces.
Legal.
You'll mix and match miniature versions of characters from the Warcraft universe to make your very own army as you take on opponents all over Azeroth. So, if you've ever wanted to see Jaina command an army of Murlocs, or Grom lead a horde of angry chickens, apparently.
Okay.
This is your opportunity. By combining leaders, troops, and spells from 5 families, Alliance, Horde, Beasts, Undead.
Undead, a galera, woo!
And my personal favorite, Blackrock. You'll battle your way through maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end.
Okay.
Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics. So you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign and beyond.
Interessante.
Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined with a big dose of what our team calls joyful chaos.
Ooh.
When we set out to make this game, we wanted to offer a variety of challenges no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game. And for those of you that played the beta and gave us your feedback, thank you so much. It's because of your support and the hard work of our team.
Eu vou jogar quando sair, vai sair daqui a pouco, né? Eu vou jogar com certeza.
Now,
acho massa.
Let's take a look at the result.
Garoto. PVP. Assim, eu nunca joguei esse tipo de jogo aí de... Tipo... Como é que é o nome disso? É... Clash Royale, essas coisas assim, né? Eu nunca joguei. Faço a mínima ideia.
I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
Oh, lançou hoje, beleza, maneiro.
This is such a huge moment for us, and we're so all excited to have you join us. And for those of you in the audience with me today, let's bring down the Wi-Fi together. You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here. Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for those of you looking for an especially unique challenge, we even have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves.
Dificuldade heróica? Ok. Legal.
We've got maps with verticality, capture points, resources, traps, and all kinds of other contraptions. Each map was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle is completely up to you. And when you're in the mood for a solo dungeon, we've got you covered there as well. Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normagon and the Dead Mines, where you equip your armies with game-changing relics until your run is over. Or jump into PvP and duke it out with other players on maps inspired by some of the most legendary maps and battlegrounds found in World of Warcraft. You can even join a guild and work together with your friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say...
Pronto, agora eu tô full aqui, beleza, mano, é isso aí, vamos lá.
That's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming.
O cara tem que apresentar um trabalho na faculdade, na escola, o cara já fica nervoso. Imagina tu ter que subir num palco e anunciar um jogo pra, tipo, o mundo inteiro, tipo, todo mundo tá assistindo, cara. Tipo, milhares de pessoas estão te assistindo, milhões.
Season 1 of Warcraft Rumble is live, and the latest addition to our growing roster of minis is none other than the Banshee Queen herself, Sylvanas.
Loucura, né? Sim, cara.
We're also working on even more ways for you to play with or against your friends. And that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble, raids.
Drogas ou álcool.
Make sure to join our Warcraft Rumblings panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store for the future of this game. Now, Blizzcon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots, where Warcraft began almost 30 years ago.
Okay.
It is really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft by people with deep roots in the universe. No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble. Thank you so much, Blizzcon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in game.
Vamos lá, Warcraft.
Executive Producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Holly Longdale, tá, tudo bem. Eles vão deixar o Chris Madsen pra depois, né? O Chris Madsen vai ser pra depois. Olha só, ela veio de cosplay.
Wow. What's up, Blizzcon?
Caralho, ela veio de cosplay, que isso?
Oh, I'm so excited to see you all here. This is fantastic.
A Holly Longdale é do Warcraft clássico, tá? Ela é a desenvolvedora-chefe do Warcraft clássico, hein?
20 years?
Interessante. Interessante.
You know, 2004 was a while ago, right? You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs. Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one.
É, cara, o Warcraft quando lançou era disco, mano, você é louco. Aqui no Brasil era disquete, eu acho ainda, nem era CD.
Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall, and of course, so many others. And together we've jumped through the portal into Outland, we sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword.
Warcraft 3 já tinha no CD. Não, mas eu digo Warcraft 1. Ah, Warcraft 3 já tinha no CD? Então o WoW também já tinha, né? Ah, então tá. Não, então o WoW já tinha também. É que eu não sei, eu tinha um amigo que falou que ele baixou, a primeira vez que ele baixou o World of Warcraft foi em disquete. Não sei, então, devia ter as duas versões também, né? Na época ainda usavam os dois.
My friends at Blizzcon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
Ok, vamos lá. Cinemática, vamos lá. Let's go.
With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion.
WoW Classic.
And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic
Hardcore, muito foda.
So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace the keyboard. But you go again.
Cadê o Chris Metz? Ah, o Chris Metz vai ser depois, mano. Ih, Chris Metz eles vão deixar pro...
watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year.
Novo jeito de jogar hardcore, interessante.
And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Ok. Ó, galera animada, hein? Deixa o cara se aposentar.
While there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next. We read through a lot, and I mean a lot.
Eu jogaria fácil Cataclismo. Cara, eu jogaria também. Mas eu acho que eles não vão fazer.
And here at Blizzcon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is coming.
Ó, Cataclismo. Ok, beleza, eu vou jogar pra caralho.
It's coming with #changes based on your feedback. Just like you'd expect from Classic.
Mudanças, ok.
So now, let's jump into the Wayback Machine and get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
Vai ter mudança. Não sei o que, mas vai ter mudança. Opa! Ah, as cinemáticas desse cara aí são boas. Vai ter revamp? Do revamp? É, vai ter revamp do revamp, pelo jeito. World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Cara, ok, beleza. De boa. Já sei, vamos fazer o que nem o Final Fantasy. Como assim? Gilneas, caralho! Legal. E vai lançar o WoW 2.0, será, cara? O Deathwing destrói o mundo e eles vão lançar o WoW 2.0, caralho. Não, vai ser mudança em classe, coisa assim, cara. Não vai ser mudança na história. Vai ser mudança em mecânica. Só mecânica, os caras não vão mexer na história. Ah, mano, eu vou jogar. O clássico ou o Cataclismo eu jogo. Sei lá, mano. Não sei se vai dar muito bom, tá? Essa que é a verdade. Eu acho que a galera não vai ficar tão hypada pra o Cataclismo. Acho que não. Eu vou jogar porque foi quando eu comecei a jogar, então eu quero revisitar, tá? Mas só por isso também, só porque eu quero revisitar. Porque, sei lá. Legal. Eu tenho amigos que criaram um core pra fazer raid do Kata em pleno 2023. Vai ter player base. Caralho, hein? Não vai ter que nem LK, mas vai ter. Não, vai ter. Mas, pô, caraca, que loucura. Pousa, isso! Vou jogar, vai ser massa. A cinemática do Kata é muito boa, assim, cara. Nossa, eu lembro que foi a primeira cinemática que eu vi, eu lembro de ver aquilo e ficar assim, meu Deus, um dragão destruindo a porra toda. Eu fiquei tipo, caralho, esse jogo é muito foda. Eu lembro de entrar no jogo e ver aquilo e ficar assim, meu Deus, mano. Caralho.
Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
Oh, rapidinho.
All right.
Mano, eu tô com as mãos suadas de nervoso.
Over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience. And we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor. With a seasonal note. And a dash of discovery.
Season
of Discovery is vanilla WoW with a spicy twist.
Okay.
You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities.
Oh!
Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock?
Oh!
Or take on the role of a
Warlock tanque?
In Season of Discovery, you can.
Olha, interessante, legal, ok.
The season is going to launch with an initial
Xamã tanque, vai ter Xamã tanque, certeza.
When you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame. You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course,
nova raid.
Rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more.
Vai ter level cap aumentado.
And so it will go. If you're here at Blizzcon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft.
Black Fathom Deeps, cara, expansão é o que eu falei, Classic Plus. É isso aí, Classic Plus. É isso aí. É isso, cara. É isso.
If you love Classic or just a little intrigued
cara, eles têm que fazer que nem o RuneScape mesmo. É, mano, exatamente.
Check it out.
Cara, pô, daí... Aí a gente vai conversar.
Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing.
Ooh.
WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th.
Okay.
For more information on the Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon.
Ok, cara.
All right.
Let's go.
Now
Let's go pra caralho.
My Dragon Riders in Modern WoW.
Ai, agora a expansão.
Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play.
Okay.
Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days.
5 dias? É verdade.
I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time.
Os elfos. Ok. Cara, a partir do momento sem playlist significa sem meta, sem guia, sem nada, nem nada. É basicamente o mesmo jeito que se joga nos primeiros patches.
There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles.
Opa!
There's more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one.
Opa, vai vir mais coisa aí, galera.
Like I said earlier, we are evolving.
Vai vir mais coisa.
Changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters.
Ai, meu Deus.
Blizzcon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth.
Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá.
For veteran players,
Revamp.
the last 20 years have
Revamp.
led us to this.
Revamp.
For those who have yet to join us, now is the time.
Revamp.
And who better to talk about the
Chris
first
Metzen.
step in this journey?
Chris Metzen, Vai.
And someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe,
Ai, vou chorar.
Chris
Vamos lá.
Metzen.
Isso, caralho. Vamos lá, Chris Metzen. Anuncia a porra da expansão, Chris Metzen. É o cara. Ah, garoto. Ah, que saudade de receber esse cara no palco. Ah, que saudade de ver esse homem. Isso, meu irmão, isso. Todo mundo de pé, aplaude esse cara de pé, pelo amor de Deus. Até eu vou levantar. Aplaude.
What up, Blizzcon?
Coisa boa de ver o Chris Metzen de volta.
Holy smokes! Horde, where you at? Alliance! BlizzCon as one! Holy smokes, thank you. It is, thank you guys.
A galera, I love you!
It has been a long, strange
Caralho.
trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year, being back under the hood of World of Warcraft.
Okay.
It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft.
A gente também ama, a gente sofre, mas a gente ama.
Number two, you know what? I really missed this work.
Ah, garoto.
And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again.
Vai ser revamp, cara, vai ser revamp. Eu vou ser a pessoa mais feliz do mundo, cara. Por favor, revamp, é só isso que eu quero. Eu volto a jogar o WoW, assim,
As Holly
direto.
said a bit ago,
Vamos lá.
next year is the 20th anniversary of World of
20 anos de WoW,
I
cara.
can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all
Whatever.
have been playing from the beginning?
Cara, eu não jogo desde o começo, mas jogo faz tempo.
Crazy.
Caralho, velho.
So given that... What was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next?
Ok.
Right?
Ok.
What expansion hook? What single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft.
Ai, vamos lá.
Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years?
Que o Magni tá fazendo?
Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out?
Oh.
Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen.
Vai acontecer.
And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization?
Okay.
What is the real purpose of all of their
Eu quero
cute
expansão
little
de Piratas
installations slammed into the side of the planet.
Calma, calma, calma.
Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. Blizzcon. All of these hooks. And 100 more. 68. Carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot.
Ok.
Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic.
Ok.
A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Ok. Ok. O que esse cara tá falando, mano? Ai, pelo amor de Deus.
Are you with me, Blizzcon?
O que esse cara tá falando?
We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
Oh! The World Soul Saga? Saga
The World Soul
da alma
Saga
do mundo.
is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
Ok. Ok.
Come on now.
Ok. Vai ser uma saga? Os caras estão organizando a bodega finalmente, é isso?
Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to.
Opa!
We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose. And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So,
ok.
It's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
Oh! O quê? O quê? Próximas 3 expansões?
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon?
O quê?
My friends, I'm gonna warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead.
Foda-se!
Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up. Are you ready, BlizzCon?
Eu acho que sim! Ai, meu Deus do céu, o que vai acontecer?
The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft: The War Within.
Oh! The War Within.
In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet.
Não é rework, então? Tô confuso. Tô confuso, não tô entendendo nada.
Of darkness close in around our precious world soul. You, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming.
Ok.
Talk to me, Blizzcon.
Eu tô confuso pra caralho, eu não sei o que sentir. Eu não tô entendendo nada. Eu não sei o que sentir. Eu não sei. A gente vai pra debaixo da terra de novo?
The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight.
Caralho, que coisa esquisita, velho. O que tá acontecendo?
In this chapter, you will be returning, ready, to the old world.
Ok.
To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas.
Ok.
There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and
Caralho,
fear.
eu tô muito confuso.
You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
O que tá acontecendo, mano?
Of course,
Eu não sei o que sentir.
Blizzcon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan.
Eu não sei o que sentir.
Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, the Last Titan.
Meu Deus, mano.
In this chapter, you will again be returning to the old world. This time, to the wintry lands of Northrend.
Ooh.
And there, at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return
Eu acho que eles realmente vão fechar a história do Overtale, cara. Será que isso vai ser um reset total do jogo? Porque daí, porra. Acho que tô mostrando só o caminho pro final, será, mano?
One that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time. And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope.
Cara, o que tá acontecendo? Me mostra alguma coisa! Me mostra alguma coisa pra eu entender! Eu não tô entendendo!
We ain't screwing around.
Tá, beleza, mas me mostra, eu quero entender. Eu não tô entendendo o que você tá falando, Messi, pelo amor de Deus.
We are playing for all the marbles.
Tá.
We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise.
Tá. Obrigado.
Now. Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me.
Hearken to me.
Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm gonna bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago.
Okay.
Now is the time to come home.
Tá. Vamos lá, me
Now
explica.
is the time.
Explica, Matt.
Pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff.
Tá.
And
Explica.
get in this fight.
Tá bom.
Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever.
Ok.
Now.
Que eu me lembro de Final Fantasy, é o único que eu conheço que teve um começo na vida de fim. Pois é, cara, eu não sei.
We are going to
Eu não tô
give you a
entendendo.
deeper look at the war within.
Ok.
But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the World Soul Saga begin.
Cinematic, 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 cinematic. O Anduin. Olha o Anduin. Olha a espada! Olha a espada! Olha a espada, caralho! A espada, a espada, a espada, a espada! Anduin de barba! Anduin de barba! Anduin de barba, caralho! A espada, porra! A espada! Nossa, caralho! Graças a Deus eu tô com ela! Tamo aqui, Anduin! Tamo aqui! Anduin! Tá acabadaço, hein? Trau! Trauzão!
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
Caralho, cara.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Visões? Acabou de voltar do Vietnã.
Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin.
O Anduin precisa de cabeleireiro.
The world needs your light again. My son.
Oh!
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Vou fazer o cosplay do Anduin. Ah, mas é agora que vem o cosplay. Oh! Ah, nossa, achei que ele tinha enfiado a espada. Oh, caralho, que susto. Agora o cosplay do Anduin vem.
They're getting worse.
Agora o cosplay do Anduin vem.
Look. Whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
Azeroth.
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Essa espada foi mirada em alguém. Foi uma cinematic bem simples, bem, né? Mas legal, legal, ok. Gostei mais disso aí do que da cinematic de Dragonflight. Ok. Tô muito confuso, mano.
I do have to say though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going.
Foi meio man, né?
And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within.
Vamos, fala pouco, por favor.
As we all gather and
alguma
explore
coisa.
beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization.
Tá.
They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion.
Oh.
Xal'atath, a harbinger of the void.
Oi?
The void brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world.
A
The last time we
Xal'atath?
saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right. And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
Oh. Ai. Rework, por favor, rework, por favor, rework total. Vai, por favor.
My visions are not the same as the others. No radiance, no song. Just the shadow taunting me from below.
Azkaret. Ok. Views on Isle of Dorn. Ó, e os anão. The Raging Deeps. Hello Fall. Isso é pirata? Uma coisa de pirata. Caralho, o que é isso? Delve? Warben? Olha aquela armadura! Que armadura incrível! Caralho, que armadura foda! Earthen Alliance Race. Dynamic Flying com todas as montarias. Ok. Novas Dungeons e Raids, ok. Ai meu Deus do céu. O que é aquele troço, velho?
The fate of our world
Deus, quanta coisa,
upon the edge of a knife.
Olha as Xal'atath!
Battle lies deep within.
Que bonitona, cara, que legal! Oh, mano, ai meu Deus, o que tá acontecendo? Eu quero fazer cosplay do Anduin!
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last.
Tá.
If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards.
Legal. Legal.
You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have warbands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmog.
Ai, Jesus, obrigado. Reputação. Ai. Reputação na conta. Obrigado.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents.
Oh.
You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more.
Dark Ranger? Okay.
Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
Tá, mas é mais uma raça de anão, é isso? Tipo... mais ou menos, né?
I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about.
Raça de anão acho meio merda.
What next panel that's coming up right after the
Mais uma raça de anão acho meio merda.
What I can tell you though is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when the War Within releases next year.
Okay. Ano que vem, ano que vem.
And
Fall.
lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to
Same
begin
world
this
revenge.
new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Cara, tá, mas eu preciso de mais do que isso, mano. Eu preciso de muito mais do que isso, tá muito...
And now, with his own note of thanks, Mike Ibarra.
Thank you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls.
Mano, eu não podia ter pegado um momento melhor pra estar com essa espada, cara.
It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
Cara do céu. Eu não... Eu preciso de mais informação. É só isso. Eu não sei se eu tô animado ou se eu tô decepcionado. Eu não sei. Tipo assim, eu tô animado porque quando vem coisa nova sempre é bom, tá ligado? O cara sempre fica animado. Mas tipo, eu não sei o que sentir. Mano, tá, mas peraí. Para tudo.
Power your dreams.
Para tudo. Tá, para tudo. Não, vai, continua.
Omen. Game
Só um
life.
Só um pouquinho.
HTC Vive Mars. Virtual production made simple.
World of Warcraft.
Intel. Push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th gen Intel Core processors.
A não cinematic, tá, mas essa aqui é a cinematic do
Check out
Android,
MSI's
né?
wide array of monitors, from
Tá,
Nobel
mas não é
Prize
isso que
winning
eu quero.
quantum dot technology to 4K OLED.
Tá, cala a boca. Não é isso que eu quero. Eu quero... Não é isso que eu quero, mano. Eu quero ver aquelas armaduras, aquelas coisas que apareceram. É isso que eu preciso. Daqui meia hora só, cara. Ai, meu Deus do céu, mas... Não, mano, meu Deus. Ai, cara. Que agonia. Aqui. Aqui. Peraí, vamos ver.
My visions.
É interessante que ela tá indo pra Dalaran. É interessante isso, né? Ela tá indo pra Dalaran.
No radiance. No song. Just the shadow.
Peraí.
Taunting me. From below.
As carretes. Legal. Ok. Cara, isso aqui é coisa de anão, né? Olha, martelo e tal. Bacana, pelo menos não vai ser 100% embaixo da terra. Bacana. Bem bonito. Eu quero ver as armaduras, tá? Essas aqui são as armaduras normais. Essa montaria é nova. Ok. Hellowfall. Cara, o que é Hellowfall? São... É tipo parece uma coisa pirata, mas só que não é no mar, é no céu? É isso? Cara, isso é louco, hein? Isso é bem louco. O que é essa porra, mano? Na moral, o que é isso aqui? Olha aquela luz. Sim, cara, o que é esse troço? É um cálice, parece um cálice gigante explodindo o céu. O que é isso, mano? É dentro da terra isso aqui? Cara, mano, que coisa estranha. Caralho, mano, que coisa maluca. Olha essa armadura, cara. Que armadura pica. Armadura de explorador, beleza. Olha aí. Olha essa armadura. Ai, não, para. Eu quero um shot melhor aí. Ó, aqui. Caraca, que armadura linda. Pra um anão, isso aqui. Que armadura incrível pra um anão essa aqui. Mano. Olha só. Hero Talent. Cara. Essa é a raça, cara. Que bela bosta essa raça, hein? Essa raça aí eu não curti. Aquilo foi um Lightning Bolt castado andando? Eu acho que foi. Eu acho que era um guerreiro soltando Lightning Bolt e dando um heroísmo e ficando gigante pra tancar ou fazendo alguma coisa. Ou um xamã, talvez. Não sei. Será que aquilo era um xamã, mano? Voo dinâmico, beleza, graças a Deus. New Dungeons and Raids. Essa montaria aí é nova, ó. Essa montaria aí não existe, isso aí, ó. Ok. Tô tentando ver os detalhes. Esse cara é um cultireno com uma marreta da luz, um cultireno paladino. Cultireno paladino. Tá? Tu viu, né? Cultireno paladino.
Fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife.
Cultireno paladino, mano. Cara, que maneiro que tá esse modelo dela. Nossa, maneiríssima. Pre-purchase now, já tem pre-purchase. Oh, já tem! Ai, essa armadura de pre-purchase. Ganha um brinquedinho, um mascote, ganha 1000 tendas, óbvio. Um Stone, 30 meses, não sei o que, uma montaria pica, vou comprar. Algerian Storm Rider, essa porra aqui que eles dataminaram há 200 anos atrás. O Algerian Storm Rider. Pô, cara, eu vou comprar. Que armadura incrível, cara. Eu vou ter que comprar. Bah. Mano do céu, mano. Mano, será que isso já tá dentro do jogo? Só compraria o Standard mesmo, cara. Eu preciso de mais informação. É isso que eu te digo. Preciso de mais informação, isso é muito pouco pra mim. Eu preciso entender o que tá acontecendo. Mano. Eu tô muito confuso. Eu não sei o que sentir, cara. Eu tô vendo aqui o pessoal aqui do meu grupo falando. Cara, eu não tô entendendo mais nada, mano. Agora só 5h30. É, meia horinha aí. Cara. Tô muito confuso. Eu quero ver o que os meus amigos estão mandando aqui. Caralho, eu tô confuso. Não, eu vou fazer esse cosplay do Anduin. Ainda bem que eu tava na live com a espada na mão. Foi foda demais, mano. Cara, que bom que eu tava com essa espada. Sério. Que bom que eu tava com essa espada. Terei que vazar para limpar a casa, mas apareço aqui mais tarde. Beleza, é em meia hora aí o bagulho. Tem meia hora ainda, mano. Relaxa. Beijos e bom sofrimento esperando o painel. Beleza, tá tudo certo. Não tem problema. Nossa, cara. Será que esse negócio já tá no... Já tá na lojinha? Vamos ver. O que é isso aqui? Nova Era do Cataclismo vem um... Que é isso, mano? Falou, meu querido. Até daqui a pouco. Caraca, meu irmão. Ai, meu Deus, eu tô muito confuso. Tô muito confuso com as coisas. Tô totalmente confuso. Tipo, totalmente confuso. Ah, mas aparentemente não tem nada ainda de compra dentro do jogo. Aqui tem um bagulho, né? Ah, o que é isso aqui? Loja. Caraca, meu irmão. Foi muito massa, cara. Eu tô muito feliz. Quer dizer, eu não tô muito feliz porque eu ainda não sei exatamente o que fazer. O que é isso aqui? Upgrade épico? Que isso, mano? Caraca, mas os caras... Pera aí. Vamos ver na loja aqui. Cadê a parada? World of Warcraft, vamos lá. Não tá aqui pra comprar ainda? Ah, tá aqui, ó. Pre-purchase. Caralho, cara. Cara, eu tô muito confuso, na real. Eu não entendo um total de nada, mas achei foda a cinemática. É, cara, então, porra. Caralho, velho, que loucurada isso aqui, mano. Nossa. Eu tenho que esperar 25 minutos ainda, cara. Cacetada, velho. Que loucura, mano. Não. O que eu fiz? Cara, que coisa. Eu não sei nem o que pensar direito, na real. Assim, tipo, muito louco, cara. Caralho, velho. Nem sei agora o que fazer. Vou só esperar. Vou literalmente só esperar aqui. Porque... Porra. Ah, já dá pra comprar, na real. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui nos preços das paradas, né? Que eu quero só ver. Quero só ver. Vai ser o zóio. Nossa! Ai, mas é caro. Crédito de posto comercial, tá. Dragonflight ao cubo? O que é isso aqui, Dragonflight 3? Upgrade de personagem pro nível 70. War Within disponível no lançamento. Créditos do comerciante. Ah, tá. Montaria cavalgante algariano. Com voo dinâmico, dezenas de opções de personalização e acesso a corridas especiais. Conjunto de transmogrificação aprimorável, traje de cavalgaventos. Acesso ao beta de The War Within. 3 dias de acesso antecipado a The War Within. 30 dias de jogo, mascote, brinquedo, efeito de pedra do regresso terrâneo. Ah, mano. Assim, a única parada que eu achei paia foi essa raça. A única coisa que eu realmente achei meio paia, que assim, que eu não entendi, foi esse anão aí. Essa raça de anão eu não curti, mano. Não curti. De resto, muito louco, muito louco. Nossa, esse é o 10º modelo 3D que o Anduin tem no jogo. Sério. Acho que o Anduin é o personagem que mais teve modelo 3D nesse jogo. Nunca vi. Ai, meu Deus. Essa raça de anão não me desceu, cara. Não curti. Caralho, que loucura. Nem sei, mano. Não sei nem o que pensar direito. Nossa, cara. Que é esse troço aqui? Não entendi o que é esse troço. Entendi, foi nada. Mas sei lá. Que coisa, velho. Nem sei o que pensar, assim. Eu tô bem em choque. Caraca, mano. Eu vou lá fazer alguma coisa pra eu comer e eu já volto. É isso. Já volto aí. Só um segundo. Ok, tô de volta. Agora é o painel, vamos lá. Vocês estão usando o até a arte tá com uma vibe meio Final Fantasy. Ilhas das Sombras? Produziram um negócio pra Ilha das Sombras, né? Catedral do Abismo, Ascarret. Ai, velho, nem sei. Vamos lá.
We thank you.
Mano.
Will you save us?
Will you make them suffer?
Can your shadow
Cadê o painel do coisa? Era 5h30, vamos lá. 5h30 agora. Cadê? Eu preciso de mais informação sobre essa expansão, cara. Pelo amor de Deus. Muito mais informação, muito.
Will you fight the darkness?
Please end their terror.
Meu Deus, mais propaganda. Vamos lá, caralho, cadê?
In the beginning, I was all alone, trying my best to do some good out there. But it didn't take long to realize that, with the right friends, everything would change.
Step aside. You don't know who you're messing with.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Right behind you! And it was like a powder keg, waiting to explode.
We did it! No!
Oh, nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me, just when I needed it.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
I didn't intentionally pursue leadership.
I'm gonna punch ya!
Candle butt slider.
looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Só Deus sabe o que vem. Só God sabe.
Good game.
Deus, só fica propaganda. Ah! Não é agora o Warcraft? World of Warcraft What's Next, não é? É agora? É, tá. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Blizzcon 2023 would like to thank our partners. Omen, Game Life. Xbox, power your dreams. Mountain Dew Game Fuel Mystic Punch. Redeem points for gaming rewards and exclusive items in Diablo 4. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series and NVIDIA Reflex, the highest FPS and lowest latency on PC. Secret Lab, award-winning comfort engineered to support your every move. Experience the ultimate performance gaming seat. HyperX, we're all gamers.
Hey BlizzCon fans, we are about to begin. Please take your seats. Thank you. Welcome back to BlizzCon 2023. Over the next 2 days, there will be a series of 8 panels and presentations showcasing a variety of exciting new games and updates, led by some of Blizzard's amazing creators, artists, and designers. So, to kick it all off, here's our first presentation, World of Warcraft, What's Next?
Four years have passed since the mortal races gathered together in Anaheim, California. And now, the drums of BlizzCon thunder once again. Let me hear the thunder! Yes! Ah! Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the World of Warcraft What's Next panel. My name is Taryn Gregory, and as you may have heard, thank you. As you may have heard from Chris during the opening ceremonies, we are at the dawn of a new era of Warcraft, the World Soul Saga. A story that will play out over the next 3 expansions and will take us on an adventure in World of Warcraft like we've never experienced before. This saga kicks off with the War Within. In this first chapter, our heroes will be called on an expedition to the subterranean depths of Azeroth, revealing a new world full of mystery, wonder, and darkness. There we will confront the shadows below and face new challenges on the battlefield as well as in ourselves. So what is next? During this section, I'll share an overview of the story of the War Within, and then next you'll hear from Maria Hamilton, who will speak to zones and cultures, and then wrapping up with Morgan Day, who will talk about dungeons, the raid, and our new systems. Let's dig in. In our cinematic reveal, did you guys enjoy the cinematic?
Foi muito legal essa cinemática. Sendo bem sincero, foi bem legal. Bem simples, porém bem legal.
Cinematic team for their work on that. It's just incredible work. We witnessed as Thrall found Anduin Wrynn, who has been wandering alone for the last few years, grappling and lost in his own thoughts and dealing with the experience that he's been through, as many of you may have remembered. Throughout this and our features trailer, we learned 2 very important developments, starting with these visions. Thrall spoke of a vision calling out from the heart of the world, like a voice from a dream. This radiant song will compel our heroes to investigate its origins, and while at the same time, a darkness has been gathering, even as the heroes adventured on the Dragon Isles, and in the War Within, the mysterious harbinger that Iridikron spoke of will reveal themselves. Xal'atath has returned.
A Xal'atath tá maneiríssima, cara. Olha que modelo legal, cara. Pô, ficou muito massa.
Freed long ago from the black blade that once bound her, she is now the harbinger of a new era of the Void's dark machinations. And her message is clear. The Black Empire has fallen. The old gods are dead. And their ancient blood runs deep within the cracks of the world. We, the heroes of Azeroth, destroyed them. The forces of the Horde and the Alliance have proven time and again they are among the most powerful armies that have ever stood. The Harbinger has watched this. She is patient. And while the Black Empire failed, Xal'atath now seeks to set in motion the rise of a new dark legacy, one that knows our true strength and will seek to test it against a new threat of terrible power, the Nerubians of Ashkahet. Xal'atath has conscripted the Nerubian queen Ansurek, having offered her people a new future, one in which they will rise from their isolation as a mighty kingdom once again. And here in this sprawling city of Ashkahet, we will not find the undead soldiers of the Lich King that we faced before, but instead a new, mighty stronghold of the Nerubians as they once were, deadly survivors of the mythic wars that have played out time and again over thousands of years. In return for their loyalty, Xal'atath has granted the Nerubians the means of a dark evolution, one that will turn the Nerubians into a new kind of ferocious and terrifying soldier that we will clash against time and again in the War Within. Now let's talk about who we'll be adventuring with. How do you like the key art?